Okay, so Shillingite. So this is the next map of North America, and now we are going to do the water bodies of North America. So we'll be covering the water bodies of North America, the water bodies that surrounds North America, and the water bodies which are there inside, like the lakes, and rivers, gulfs, seas, and oceans that are there. So let us quickly start with the few. Let us name them. Okay, so the water bodies in the north we have Arctic Ocean. Okay, then the second one that we are going to mark is the Pacific Ocean. Then the third one that we are going to mark is Atlantic Ocean. Okay, then we are going to mark the fourth one is Hudson Bay, then Gulf of Mexico, then Hudson Bay, and this is the fifth one. Okay, Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of Mexico. Then this is the sixth one, and this is Gulf of California. Then seventh one, then Gulf of Saint, sorry, W, Saint Lawrence. Then we're going to do Gulf of St. Lawrence, then Caribbean Sea, Caribbean Sea will be doing. Okay, so we have done then one more sea that we'll do is Bering Sea. Okay, Bering Sea, Bering, Bering Sea. Then the list is quite high, so don't worry. So then we have done Atlantic Ocean. Okay, then we're going to talk about the lakes. Great Bear Lake, then Great Slave Lake, then we'll be talking about the five Great Lakes. Okay, five Great Lakes. Okay, river we have already done, so we'll not be including river this. So rivers we have already done. Great Bear, then Salt Lake, very important. Salt Lake. Okay, so that's all that we need to do. Great Slave Lake, Salt Lake. So these are 13 in number, but if we include the five Great Lakes, it will be total 17 water bodies of the North America that will be. So let's begin with the north. If we see in the north, then we have we have Arctic Ocean. This is Arctic Ocean, children. Okay, this is Arctic Ocean, and I'm gonna, you know, so how you're going to mark in the exam? Marking in the exam should be this way. Instead of coloring the whole surface, let's not do it. Let's do symbolic coloring. Write Arctic Ocean, and you can just shade it in an oval format like I have done. Arctic Ocean. Then coming to the Pacific Ocean. This is Pacific Ocean. This is Pacific Ocean. This side. Okay, this is Pacific Ocean. Again, symbolic coloring will not shade everything here. Okay, this is Pacific Ocean. Then coming to the next one, Pacific Ocean, then Atlantic Ocean. This is Atlantic Ocean. So I think there's not Atlantic Ocean. Let us mention here Atlantic Ocean. We have very less space over here. So let's see if we can accommodate Atlantic Ocean. I don't think so. Let's keep it over here. We'll draw this. Okay. So this is Atlantic. This is actually from here till here is actually Atlantic Ocean. This whole is actually Atlantic Ocean. Okay. So other smaller water bodies are the part of Atlantic Ocean. So okay. So this, this, and this whole this is Atlantic Ocean. Okay. Then coming to the next thing that we're going to talk about is so we have done the three major oceans. Now I'll be talking about the Hudson Bay. Okay, so Hudson Bay is this area. Okay, this is Hudson Bay, and I need to shade it. So let us do this. This is Hudson Bay. Okay, this is Hudson Bay. You because it is an enclosed area, so you can also shade it like this. So it will look nice. This is Hudson Bay. Again, I'll be putting an arrow towards it and I'm going to write it Hudson Bay. Hudson Bay. Okay, this is Hudson Bay. This is Hudson Bay. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. This is Hudson Bay. So this is done. Then the next one is Gulf of Mexico. So this is Gulf of Mexico. Again, we'll be using the blue color, and as this area is enclosed, so we can shade this area also. Okay, we can shade this area also. Please make sure that you shade it properly because I don't have a proper setup. So sorry, shade it properly. This is Gulf of Mexico. DULF. Okay, children. So this is Gulf of Mexico. Then this region, this is South America, and this is North America, and these are the Caribbean islands. This region, I'll just mark this region also. This region is actually the Caribbean Sea. This is Caribbean Sea. Okay, so this is Caribbean Sea. You can again do the you can shade it in oval way, and you can write it. You can just write it over here, Caribbean Sea. Okay, I'm not writing over there because it won't be possible for me to write over there. But you people can write here only. You can write it here, Caribbean Sea, and you can shade it in and shade it with blue. Not the complete thing, but only some area of it. Just symbolic coloring because we all know water is blue in color, so it's not okay. Not to waste time. So this is Caribbean Sea. Let's write it down over here. Caribbean Sea. Okay, this is Caribbean Sea. Okay, this is Caribbean Sea, so this is done. And so we are done with Caribbean Sea also. Now we have to do the other two gulfs which are left. One is Gulf of Mexico. I'm sorry, Gulf of California. Mexico, though we have done. This is Gulf of California. Okay, this is Gulf of California. This is Gulf of California. Let me shade it. Okay, you can also shade this area with blue, and again with the arrow. Arrow always towards the object or towards the physical feature that you're marking. This is Gulf of California. We have already marked this in the river map. Okay, we have already marked it in the river map. So I hope you all remember that. This is Gulf of California. Then one more Gulf we have to mark, that is Gulf of St. Lawrence. This is Gulf of St. Lawrence, where River St. Lawrence drains this area. You will shade it like this. Okay. And again, I'll be using a long arrow. This is Gulf of St. Lawrence. This is Gulf of St. Lawrence, children. Okay. Let me show you. This is Gulf of St. Lawrence. So now we have done Arctic Ocean, Pacific Ocean we have done, Atlantic Ocean we have done, Hudson Bay, Gulf of Mexico, California, Lawrence, Caribbean Sea. We have to do Bering Sea. Bering Sea is this area. This area is Bering Sea. Okay. So you can just write down here only. This is Bering Sea. This is Bering Sea, children. Okay. So you can also just, you can just shade this area, put a dot, and you can write Bering Sea. So Bering Sea we have done. Okay, so this was the everything. These are the outer water bodies and the larger water body. Now we are left with the lakes. So now it will become more messy. So in order to prevent this messiness, I am going to clear off everything. Okay, I'll be clearing off everything and we'll be doing just the uh, lakes. Okay, so here is the eraser, and I'm going to erase everything because we have to do the lakes. Okay, so the first we are going to do is the Great Lakes. Thank you, Mister. And we start from the Great Lakes. So what I think is, I want to zoom. Okay, so that you can easily understand the lakes. So for that, I'll just do that, and I'll zoom it a little bit. Uh, okay, fine. This is Great Lakes. So we have got 5 Great Lakes here. Okay, and this is one. Okay, we have this lake and this. Then we have this. Okay, then we have this, and we have. So we have 5 Great Lakes here with us. Okay, so let's see which lake is which one. We have this lake, we have this lake, then we have this one, we have this one, and we have this one. These are the 5 Great Lakes. Okay, so 5 Great Lakes. If we have to mark them, let's start marking. Okay, and this is Lake Superior. Lake Superior. Okay, this is Lake Superior. Then this one is Lake Huron, a smaller one. Okay, Lake Huron. Okay, then just below Huron, we have Lake Ontario. If you remember, we read about it in the rivers. Lake Ontario. Which river originates from Lake Ontario? Just, yeah, think. Okay, the river. Okay, which river? It's River St. Lawrence, Ontario. River St. Lawrence originates from this. So Lake Ontario. Then we have another one, which is Lake Erie. Okay, Erie, Lake Erie. This is another lake, and this is Lake Erie. Then this one is Lake Michigan. Michigan, Lake Michigan. Okay, so these are the five Great Lakes of North America. Let me save it. Okay, and I would surely would like to tell you one more lake, but that's later on. So this one I've saved, and these are the five Great Lakes. Okay, now we'll be talking about the other lakes which are left: the Great Bear Lake, Great Slave Lake, and the Salt Lake. Okay, so again, that's in shoe. Let's okay, and then zoom it out, zoom again, and so these are again. I'll zoom to the places where the two other lakes are there. So this is Great Bear Lake, and this is Great Slave Lake. Great Slave Lake is a source of river. So this is one. Okay, this is Great Slave Lake, and this one is Great Bear, Great Bear Lake, Great Slave Lake. Great Bear Lake is this one. Okay, and and this one is Great Slave. Okay, so these two lakes are also done. We'll erase it, and we are left with one lake, and that is Great Salt Lake. And this Salt Lake, I just want to draw some reference to Salt Lake so that it will help you to, this Salt Lake will also help you in understanding the mountains, especially the Rockies. When you have to draw the Rockies, they will also help you in draw the Rockies. Rockies are straight like this, and they're always towards the right hand side of the Salt Lake. So this one is Salt Lake. Okay, this one is the Great Salt Lake. Great Salt Lake. So here we come to an end of the water bodies that we have to do. So that's all for this video, and I hope you'll be able to understand the water bodies and you'll be practicing them. You can go through the video once and then you can practice it on the map. Or what else you can do is you can keep your map in front of you and then you can do it. That's totally on your decision. So thank you, children. Thanks thanks a lot. I hope this video would be helpful to all of you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.